You are listening to Saturday Morning Cartoons with Kenny G and the Breadstick Ninja.
Hey, what's up everybody? Kenny G here. Welcome to another edition of Saturday Morning Cartoons. I'm sitting here with the one, the only, the man, the myth, the legend, Breadstick Ninja.
That's what it says on my license plate.
All that?
Yeah.
You didn't shorten it up, license plate style?
No, they made a special dispensation for me.
Okay, is it a special what?
Dispensation.
Dispensation?
Yeah.
Okay. What is that?
I think it means like an exception.
Oh, okay. Why didn't you just say exception then?
Because dispensation came to my mind first.
No, okay.
Yeah.
That's why you're the genius you are.
Yeah, you know it.
Well, this week's Saturday Morning Cartoons has a theme, and we're going to be talking all about collabs in hip-hop music.
Okay.
You know what that is? A collaboration?
It's where somebody's working together.
Yep. Typically, it's one or two artists will get together. Like, we're going to start it off with some Jay-Z and Biggie. They did a song together. Method Man, Redman. Typically, one or two. I guess one guy can't collaborate, can he?
No, but he can stop.
He can
Collaborate and listen.
Oh, goodness. No, you didn't with the Vanilla Ice reference.
Yeah, I did.
With the Vanilla Ice dispensation.
Yes. Yes, I did.
We're going to be playing, I started off getting songs together. It was like Method Man, Redman, Jay-Z, Biggie. And then I was like, there's some good collabs that have 3 or 4 more people. So collaboration is just multiple people. More than one.
I'm just going to stop you right here.
Okay.
I think you're putting the emphasis on the wrong syllable.
Which word?
Collabs, right? It's a collab.
Collab. Like a collaboration?
Yeah, but you're not saying the full word collaboration, right? So you're just saying it's a collab.
Well, you don't. We're MCs. We don't say, hey, Peter Sparky, you want a collab? You can be like, what?
Well, you probably could say that and it could be accurate.
Do you want a collab? That sounds like maybe you're like in chemistry or something and you guys got an assignment to do and hey, you want a collab on this?
Well, that would work, right? Because that'd be a collaboration.
Yeah, they always say collab.
I don't know if that's true.
I believe it is. In hip hop, they usually say collab. You want a collab, dude?
If we could...
Well, we need to collab, man.
If we could take call-ins, this would be the time. This would be the time where we have people call in and we ask them, does the emphasis go on the first syllable or the last syllable?
Well, you forgot. We're on YouTube, man. So in addition to the Saturday morning show,
I did forget.
The people listening on lyvationradionetwork, they're going to be watching this on YouTube. Well, so we can say, hey, comment in the section below. Of course, I don't know how you comment how to pronounce it.
You just put co or lab. Where's the emphasis go?
It's collab. I think you should hashtag milk or hashtag breadstick to see who's right. And then we'll count up the hashtags. It's
collab, right? It's a collab.
It's collab.
Yeah.
In hip hop, when 2 or more people collab on a track, it usually comes out magical.
A collab?
A collab. Oh, now you're trying to be smart. But I know 2 of your favorite artists are Jay-Z and Biggie.
Yeah.
Did you know that those 2 were on a song together? Did you know that they collabed?
Was it Brooklyn's Finest?
Yeah, how'd you know that?
I looked at your notes when you went to the bathroom. Yeah, I did. I looked at them.
Damn, my phone doesn't go to sleep. So we're just going to get into it. We're going to start this week with some music. We're going to hit them with some Jay-Z and Biggie. This is the first collab of the new show.
I'm ready.
Brooklyn's Finest off his Reasonable Doubt album. Jay-Z's.
Yeah, I got reasonable doubts about your pronunciation.
Well, go ahead and tell them who this is and who they're listening to.
This is Saturday Morning Cartoons. You're listening to Kenny G, a.k.a. Milk, and the Breadstick Ninja right here on Lyvation Radio Network. And we love you.
Up to the sky.
That was a great song. And
who was it by?
Method Man, Redman.
And what was the name of it?
How High.
And what album was it off of?
I don't know that. It was off of the How High movie.
Yeah, How High soundtrack.
Yeah. Oh, it was the How High soundtrack. Oh, I didn't realize that.
It's one of the greatest collabs ever.
I feel like the greatest collaboration would be an excellent name for like a new album or something.
The greatest collaboration?
Yeah.
The new album by Strong Milk.
The greatest collaboration. I mean, I'd buy that.
I probably would too.
Or I'd steal it legally, one or the other.
Just to support myself.
Yeah.
I need to steal it.
I'd download it legally, one or the other.
Rifle through my truck and take it out.
Yeah.
I got that new shit.
Yeah, I got the greatest collaboration.
Well, that's what got me on this week's topic, collaborations, because I was thinking about us, the Breadstick Ninja, Kenny G, the greatest collaboration.
We are the greatest collaboration.
I know. Can you think of any others though? That's what I want to know. Like, not just music, just like Starsky and Hutch, Bert and Ernie,
Beer and pretzels.
beer and pretzels.
Yeah.
Even though those are inanimate.
It don't matter. They still collab.
They don't collab.
Yeah, they collab.
One makes you thirsty and one makes you unthirsty.
Yeah. One makes you thirsty.
It's like some kind of sick, twisted yin and the yang there.
Yeah, it's the bomb. It's the bomb yang.
Here, Dexter in there. Shout out to Dexter in the other room making noise.
I think your dog's got problems, man.
He's got issues.
He's got problems.
What's your main beef with Dexter, by the way?
He licks me constantly.
He's a licker.
Yeah, he is.
He's a Labrador licker.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't matter what I'm doing. It doesn't, like, I come over here and, like, I've been in the shop for 12 hours. I'm hot, I'm sweaty.
Wait, it's Saturday morning, dude. What are you talking about? Shop 12 hours.
I mean, I come over here on Saturday morning, I'm fresh and clean from my morning shower, ready to rock and roll. And he's just licking me, smelling me, and then you hit him with the newspaper and he tries to lick the newspaper.
Yeah, he's a licker.
He's got problems.
He used to bite, you know, because he's a puppy. He's still a puppy. He's 8 months old, but when we first brought him home, he was always biting.
Yeah.
Just constantly. And then he graduated to licking.
Yeah, he's definitely a licker.
It's a little creepy sometimes, especially when you don't know him. Hey, your dog's licking my crotch, dude.
Yeah, it's just, you gotta take it in stride.
You should know all about that, though. You said, who was that had the dog that you said that somebody had a little dog used to sit in the corner just lick his lips and stare at you?
Yeah, my buddy Ben, man, he had a little dog, we called him the pervert, and he actually had his own chair. And my buddy trained him to sit in the chair, and he called it the pervert chair. But that dog would want to lick you so bad. Like he would literally be sitting there looking at you like this. Like licking thin air. But I'm not gonna lie to you, when
All quick like that?
Yeah, I was super fast. I mean, you could barely see his tongue. It was like a flash. But he made the gross sounds too. And they called it the pervert chair.
Okay.
But I'm not gonna lie to you, when you first asked that, when you're like, yeah, it licks your privates all the time. You should know all about that. I didn't know where you were going with that. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, you said he's always licking your crotch.
He is always licking my crotch.
You don't do that to me.
I guess I got an awesome crotch. I don't want to tell you.
Either that or he's just letting you know he's dominant over you, over your crotchal region.
I've got an enticing crotch.
To dogs.
To everything.
To everything. To everything and everyone.
Yes. Put that in the back of your mind there.
Do you have anything you want to start off talking about this week on this week's show?
I mean, I don't know. Can I talk about anything I want to talk about?
Anything you want. But first, make sure you let them know right here that they need to go ahead and hit that subscribe button and like, maybe comment.
Yeah.
Maybe share.
Well, they know they got a comment because I got to tell you how wrong you are with your pronunciation.
I feel like you're going to be on the losing end of that.
I feel like you're going to be surprised.
All my fellow MCs out there, all my fellow DJs, all my fellow hip-hop historians, hashtag milk if you think it's pronounced collab. Like, we're going to collab on some shit. Yo, DJ Strong, we need to collab. Or hashtag Breadstick Ninja if you think it's collab. Yo, Mr. Jones, when we gonna collab on that next song? I feel like you sound like you're special or something when you do that.
Collab?
Collab.
Well, first off, I am special.
You are special.
And secondly, collab, it's in the name, right? You cooperate, you co-own, right? You co-host a radio show.
Yeah.
It's two. It's together. It's in the name. Collab.
But that's the whole thing. Collab isn't two. It's one. It's collab. It's the first half of collaboration or collaborate.
It's one word, but you can't make that word without two people. Co.
Well, I think we're gonna see in the hashtag comments.
Hashtag Breadstick Ninja.
If we get some.
If you love your country, hashtag Breadstick Ninja.
If you love real hip hop,
hashtag Breadstick Ninja.
Hashtag milk. So yeah, we had Jay-Z and Biggie with Brooklyn's Finest, Reasonable Doubt. We had Redman and Method Man, How High off the How High soundtrack. Now, I want to take it back. This is three people.
Wait.
Yeah.
You told me I could talk about whatever I wanted.
Yeah, that's over with. You don't know how to pronounce collab. Well, let's get into our next segment of songs.
Okay, I'm ready.
I'm sure they're here to hear some music.
Yes.
And not just us talking about brown bottles and green bottles.
Yes.
So the next collab we're going to play is from Talib Kweli and Mos Def.
Oh, that's a mouthful.
You know who Mos Def is, though. We talked about him, right?
Oh, yes, I remember.
He's an actor / rapper. Actually, he was a rapper first, but he's been in a bunch of stuff.
Ooh, maybe I don't remember him then.
Mos Def?
Mos Def, no.
Yeah, I thought you did. But Talib Kweli and Mos Def are two MCs who came together and formed a group called Black Star.
Were they in the color themed show we just did?
I think they were.
I think so too.
I think we played Brown Skin Lady. It was the twofer.
Yeah.
Black Star with Brown Skin Lady.
Yep, I think you're right.
This week we're gonna play Thieves in the Night by Black Star.
Okay.
Tell them who they're listening to.
You're listening to Saturday Morning Cartoons with Kenny G and the Breadstick Ninja right here on Lyvation Radio Network.
Hitting you with the ultimate. That was Def Squad, which is Eric Sermon, Redman, and Keith Murray.
It felt funky.
Sometimes those MCs will get together and just make their own crew. Did you know that?
I didn't know that.
So Redman, I know you don't know who he is.
Yep.
Or as some people call him, Redman. Redman, one of my top 5 MCs, I always say that. Redman, Keith Murray, and Eric Sermon. Eric Sermon was from the group EPMD. You see me wear that shirt sometimes?
I know you have a shirt, yeah.
Eric Sermon's from that group. Eric Sermon and the guy he was in that group with, Parrish Smith. That's what EPMD stood for, Eric and Parrish Making Dollars.
Oh, okay, all right.
Okay. They had a falling out, broke up. Then Eric Sermon kind of started his own little crew, and Parrish started his own crew. Eric Sermon's crew was called the Def Squad, and it had Redman and Keith Murray. And then Parrish had the Hit Squad, which had, I believe, had like K Solo, DOS Effects. I'm giving you some hip hop knowledge right now.
You are.
It's about time, isn't it? We've been doing the show 8 weeks. I don't tell you much, do I?
No.
Just tell you who you're listening to.
Yes.
I see you already busted open the Miller High Life there.
Yeah.
Already into that 40.
They call it the champagne of beers, but I think that's false advertising.
Does it say champagne of beers?
It does. It does. It is the champagne of beers.
The champagne of beers. I did not know that.
Yeah, that's what they say.
So what's your favorite beer?
Bud Light.
That's your absolute favorite?
Well, that's my favorite, like mass produced.
That's like you're all around.
Yeah, like if you talk about the big 3, right? You got Bud, you got Coors, you got Miller. Like those are the big 3. Like everybody, if they're gonna go buy like a few cases of beer for a party, they're gonna get one of those 3 probably.
Okay. Well, since this is a hip hop show, the big thing in hip hop culture, you know, when you're talking about rappers and you're discussing hip hop music, it's always one question that gets asked: who's in your top 5?
Okay.
Who's your top 5? And I know since we've been doing this show, you've heard me say, so-and-so's in my top 5, Redman's in my top 5.
Yeah.
So, Breadstick Ninja, on air right now in front of YouTube and Lyvation Radio Network. What are your top 5 beers?
Top 5 beers. Whew, that's a good question.
Yeah, I figured it was.
It's a good question. Okay, so we're talking all beers. Craft beers.
Yep, all beers.
All beers. Okay. Number 1 is a little known beer called Dragon's Milk.
Dragon's Milk?
Dragon's Milk. It's out of a brewery in Michigan, New Holland Brewery. They do a beer called Dragon's Milk, and it's delicious.
I like the name.
Yeah, it's an awesome name, too.
Could be that's a good MC name. Dragon's Milk.
It would be a good MC name.
I know. Maybe that'll be like an alter ego to Milk.
Yeah.
You have Milk and then Dragon's Milk. And he raps about all kinds of dark shit.
I'd probably like Dragon's Gas.
Dragon's Gas. That would be your name?
Yeah.
Dragon's Gas.
Yeah. It's after you drank all the beer, it's like Dragon's Gas.
Oh, that's horrible.
Yeah.
That's horrible.
So
yeah.
Dragon's Milk.
Dragon's Milk.
Right. And then obviously, Budweiser is up there for me. Budweiser, Bud Light. I don't know if you want to count that.
That same beer, just
same brand. It's just
I always call it Budweiser Diesel. Like, you're drinking the Diesel today. Okay.
Yeah. So I would say whatever you want to put in that slot, Budweiser or Bud Light. I got to put that in there because, I like it. I drink it a lot.
Okay. Well, we got Dragon's Milk and you got Budweiser.
Yep. Number 3, I would probably say Busted Knuckle.
Busted Knuckle.
Busted Knuckle. I love Busted Knuckle.
Nice.
Yeah. I believe it's a porter, but it's really good.
The names crack me up.
Yeah.
That kind of reminds me of a hip-hop MC named Bumpy Knuckles.
Yeah. Well,
Bumpy Knucks. That's what they call him.
If Bumpy Knucks drank Busted Knucks, he was on point.
Do they call it Busted Knucks, or did you just do that?
I just did that just now. That was totally on the fly. So, all right. So Dragon's Milk, Budweiser, busting knuckles. This is tough, man.
I know, put you on the spot.
'Cause I've had a lot of good beers.
There's 2 more beers on your list, man.
I know. So okay, if we're just doing it on the fly, I mean, if this list isn't laminated, you know,
It's not laminated.
if it's not written in permanent marker,
You can update it later.
yeah, I would probably have to go number 4. I would probably go with a local brewery around here. They make a stout. They make a coffee stout called You're Grounded. You're Grounded.
That sounds absolutely gross.
No, it's super good.
Coffee stout.
It's a coffee stout, so it's real dark. It's pretty much black, and it kind of has like hints of coffee. It's really good.
I will never order that.
It's so good. You should order it.
Unless they have like a vanilla biscotti.
If we get done with the show, maybe we'll shoot down there.
They have a vanilla biscotti lager.
I've never heard of it, but maybe, who knows? You know, a little hint of vanilla.
Hint of vanilla.
It could be good.
So that's 4 in. You got 1 left. One left. What are you gonna take?
4 and 1 left. Okay, so I think I'm probably gonna go. Well, let me preface this last one by saying I'm not an IPA fan. A lot of people are. I like the dark beers, but like an IPA is traditionally it's kind of hoppy. It's a very light colored beer. It's kind of hoppy. It's bitter. But my brother, shout out Jake.
Shout out Jake. What were we calling him? What was his nickname?
Croissant, garlic bread, pretzel knot. We had a few.
Pretzel knot.
Yeah.
Shout out Jake.
So he is a big IPA fan, and so he's made me try several when I go down south to visit him. And I think I'll have to throw Space Dust in there.
Space Dust.
Space Dust. It's an IPA, and like I said, I'm not a big IPA fan, but out of all the IPAs he's made me try, that's probably my favorite.
That sounds like some chronic.
I mean,
like that sounds like some straight up weed. Like I can hear somebody saying, "Yo, man, they call that shit Space Dust."
Whoever names the strains of weed probably names the different brews of beer.
I don't know who does that and how it happens, but
Yeah.
the names always crack me up.
Yeah, they're good.
This is Gorilla Glue. Like, does that sound like something you want to smoke on?
No, it sounds like something you want to like stick like your broken vase back together with.
Yeah, I know, right? No, the names always crack me up. So that's what that sounded like when you said it. Space Dust.
Mm-hmm.
Let me get some Space Dust. That's how you ask for it in the bar? Let me get some Space Dust.
Yeah. But you know, that's the thing though, like you go to a bar in like a little area like this, like they're probably not gonna have Space Dust. But you go somewhere bigger, right? You know, when I go down south, man, visit my brother, Bloomington, you just go to the bar and like, oh, let me get a glass of Space Dust and they'll hook you up.
Nice. I'm gonna have to go down there and try that.
Yeah.
You know what my favorite beer is?
Do you have a favorite beer?
Yeah. I got one.
Is it the champagne of beers?
No.
What's your favorite beer?
Root beer.
Oh, yeah, I should have seen that coming.
Yeah, man. Can't believe you fell for that.
Yeah, I should have seen it coming.
Saturday morning's a good time for dad jokes.
Yeah, you hate beer.
We're the only ones up.
We are the only ones up.
Yeah. I don't mind some beer. If I'm in the mood for it, I can drink. I love like Dos Equis.
Yeah, it's pretty
I
good.
like Corona. I like Dos Equis better than Corona. Some people are vice versa, but
I like Dos Equis better than Corona too.
do you? Yeah. Put a little lime in that. Ooh.
Yeah.
Tip it upside down. Ever do that number?
No.
Oh man, you ain't even drinking. I thought you was a professional.
I usually just crack it and drink it.
Maybe that's too professional.
Maybe.
Well, let's get back into the music. We're gonna, on this collaboration we're about to hit them with, we're gonna go with 2 guys I know you've heard of.
Okay.
Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg.
Yeah, you're right. I have.
Both of them.
I have heard about
They collab.
They collab?
Actually, Snoop Dogg was one of his artists. I believe back in the day. Dr. Dre's the one that brought him out, obviously, and then Snoop Dogg kind of went around and did his different things. I know he was linked up with Master P for a while, No Limit.
I feel like Snoop would be a good time.
I don't know how to take that, but
I mean,
I was taking it the hangout way.
Yeah, I mean, you run into Snoop at the Walmart, you are in for a good time.
I want to hang out with him and Martha Stewart. They look like they just have a blast. You ever seen those commercials and their TV show they did?
You know, look, she fully embraced that.
Yeah, she did.
She was like, you know what? Yeah, man, I'm down.
I'm down with Snoop. I love him.
You know what's funny is before the show, she's just blazing right. She probably put Snoop to shame.
Yeah. Let me show you how it's done, Snoop.
Yeah.
While I knit a doily.
Probably circles around him.
Well, this is Snoop Dogg and Dr. Dre on their collab. I almost said yours, collab.
Yeah, because it works.
Name of the song, Still Dre. You know that song?
No.
I believe it was off the Chronic 2001 album.
Still Dre.
Still Dre.
We were just talking about beer, and now we're talking about stills. I like it.
That was kind of tied in, didn't it?
Yeah, it did.
Yeah, I did that on purpose.
You looped it around. I don't believe that, but you looped it around nicely.
Well, that's how we do right here on Lyvation Radio Network. That was Gangstar featuring Big Shug and Freddie Fox, which Freddie Fox is actually Bumpy Knuckles. We were just talking about him.
I mean, that's kind of ironic.
That is ironic, seeing how I put this playlist together last night. we hadn't even talked about what was it? Busted Knucks? Or
Busted Knuckles.
Busted Knuckles. Yeah, Busted Knuckles. We hadn't even talked about it. That's kind of cool. But yeah, that was a collaboration with like 3 MCs right there. Before that, you had Dre and Snoop.
I mean, it's a lot of good music right there.
A lot of good collabs.
Yeah, a lot of good collabs. For sure.
I don't even know how you think that sounds right.
It just does.
Collab. It's like you're emphasizing the wrong part of that. Collab.
No, you're emphasizing the wrong part.
Collab?
Yeah, I would say collab.
Collab?
Yeah.
Almost sounds like CLAB, collab.
Yeah, you're running your words together. It's like you went to a party and you got a little wild and you got the collab. Yeah.
You got the collab, right? You collabed with the wrong person, you got the collab.
So you got the clap and the crabs. You get the collab.
The clap and the crabs.
Yeah.
You collabed with the wrong person.
It's a collaboration of STDs that you got by collabing with the wrong person.
Yeah. No. I've been out of that game in a while, dude.
I mean,
now I know you got married right out of high school, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Like right out of high school?
Yeah, I was. She was 18 and I was 19. Yeah.
You decided to collab right then.
Yeah, we did.
Did you say that? Hey, baby, let's collab on life. Let's collab on some kids. Ooh, there's the pickup line for you.
I felt like I probably definitely said something really pimp like that.
Hey, baby, what you doing tomorrow? You want to collab on some kids? Dude, I don't know if anybody's ever used that. That might be.
That could be the line.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest. Like, I'm like almost 40. I don't want to collab on no kids at this point in my life.
No, don't want to collab on no more children's.
No, the kid collab. That's done.
Only thing I want to collab on right now is some money.
I mean, I'd collab on some money.
Yeah, we can do that. Somebody messaged me after last week's radio show and said Breadstick Ninja's the perfect dude for what you're doing, man. So I was like, yeah, so he's been with me since I started. So.
I'm a good sidekick.
Yeah. Well, you're not a sidekick, man. I don't feel like you're a sidekick.
I mean, I don't know why, because I mean, I'll be honest, we just get together and we have fun, we drink beer. We're basically doing the same stuff we've been doing for the last decade. We're just recording it.
For their amusement, for their enjoyment, for their entertainment.
Well, it's kind of like, we hang out and then we invite the whole crew. Like, you guys out there right now listening, watching, you're our crew.
It's like they're in here with us.
Yeah, we're just all hanging out.
Hanging out.
Yeah.
Smoking space dust.
Smoking some space dust, drinking some space dust.
Drinking the champagne of beers.
Drinking the champagne of beers right here. Listen to some good tunes.
Miller High Life is the greatest beer of all times.
It's untrue, for sure. I'm sorry, Shotgun, if you're listening, I'm sorry, dude. Miller is it's the least best of the big three.
I don't think Shotgun's a fan of Miller.
Oh, did you buy the Miller?
Yeah, I bought 240s of Miller randomly. I don't know why.
Oh, I thought Shotgun bought the Miller.
No, we went up there to get Tutti Frutti stuff for the girls.
Oh.
I think he got Mike's hard lemonade or something for Kendra, and I was getting something for her, maybe White Claws or something.
Well, here's the question: why in the world did you buy 240s of Miller? Because you don't like beer, and you have been seeing me drink enough beers. You know I like Bud.
It was just house stock beers, dude.
I mean, you could have got a couple 40s of Bud, worked your way through one, and be like, "Ooh, I don't want the other. I'll leave it for Breadstick."
If I'd have bought 240s of Bud, there'd have been 40s of Bud in there for you when you got here.
I mean, I'd have probably just
I don't drink the diesel.
Put them right down.
Bud is way better than Miller.
Oh, yeah.
So it's the GOAT.
For sure, yeah.
Budweiser, in your opinion, is the GOAT of beers?
Yeah, if you're talking, you're not talking specialty, you're talking mass-produced, the best priced, the best bang for your buck, it's Bud.
It's the GOAT.
Yeah.
Okay.
It is. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I do have a backup beer, when you're low on beer money. I mean, you all been there, right?
Low on beer money.
Yeah, it's like the end of the week. It's like, oh man.
You're rifling through the sofa cushions?
Yeah, it's Thursday. You're going through the middle console of your pickup truck and you're like,
here's a quarter, here's 2 pennies.
Yeah.
Here's a nickel with some lint on it.
You gotta go natty.
Gotta go natty ice.
Natty ice, yep. Yep. The natural.
Well, like I said, I'm not into beer unless it's the root variety. But we're talking about goats, greatest of all time.
Yep.
That's gonna take us into our next song.
Well, what's our next song?
The next song is by an artist called LL Cool J.
Ooh. He was...
I said that like you didn't know who he was.
He was superb in Deep Blue Sea.
Yeah, he's a good actor.
And SWAT.
Yeah, he's a really good actor.
Yeah, he is.
But he collabed with a guy named Prodigy from a group called Mobb Deep.
Okay, I'm getting some bells ringing. Prodigy and Mobb Deep.
We do this long enough, you're gonna be a pro.
Yeah.
You're gonna be a hometown Crystal. You know what? Have you heard that first Onyx album?
I mean, I'm gonna be a prodigy.
That shit was slamming, man.
I'll be a hip-hop prodigy.
Hip-hop prodigy. Well, LL Cool J and Prodigy collabed on a song called Queens Is, and it was off LL's GOAT album.
Greatest of all time.
Greatest of all time.
Yeah.
Tell them who they're listening to, Breadstick Ninja.
You're listening to Saturday Morning Cartoons right here with Kenny G, a.k.a. Milk, and the Breadstick Ninja. Right here on Lyvation Radio Network. I said here twice. That was a mistake.
That's right. We'll leave it in.
Just leave it in.
We'll let them know you're human.
They like the double here.
That was Shaquille O'Neal and Biggie with Still Can't Stop the Rain.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. When you told me during the break, when you told me that was Shaq rapping, I was kind of surprised.
Yeah.
Cause when he does those commercials for like General car insurance or whatever.
Yeah.
Like when he talks, his voice.
General.
Yeah, his voice like, "Oh, General, get my car insurance." But like when he was rapping, his voice was kind of like it was higher. Like Biggie sounded so much lower than him, and he's kind of like, "Yo, boy, Shaq can't stop me." Or whatever it was. You know what I mean? You whatever he said.
I think he was in his rap mode. When you're in your rap mode, man, you just kind of you're not talking all low and slow. You're fucking getting it.
I mean, I wonder if that's how it is with me and my lisp. Like when I'm like in normal life, it's regular, but when I'm on radio, it's lisp.
I don't even hear your lisp ever.
That was good. I liked it.
No, Shaq was one of the, and I was telling you this, he was one of the like athletes that came out back in the day with an album, and there were athletes that tried to do that, and they didn't really get the respect that Shaq got, but Shaq actually had skills when it came to rhyming. So yeah, I think he had two. Could be mistaken. I know he had one project for sure, possibly two. And it was good. It was good. Shaquille O'Neal did a good job on those albums.
And you know, one of his projects I always think about outside of basketball was that movie Kazam.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I get a kick out of it. You've seen that commercial because you know he's like the owner of Papa John's now or something.
Yeah, he's like a part owner or something. Yeah.
Have you seen the commercial where he walks in and he's disguised? But
yes.
You can tell it's him.
Yes. I love it. I know. I get it.
That's just too funny.
The dude is as good at cheesy, funny commercials as he was at basketball for sure.
And rapping.
Yeah.
You can't stop the rain.
His commercials might be better than his rapping. I'm just gonna say.
Oh well, I don't know. You have to go back and listen, man.
It was good.
It's good to music.
It was
He's
good.
on there with your boy.
I know.
You get Biggie on a song with you. You figure you're doing something.
Mad respect. I mean, it was good. It was absolutely good. But I'm just saying, his commercials are so funny.
Here's the question: what are you gonna do the rest of the day? Because it's the end of the show. We're about to say bye. We're about to go do something.
I mean, I don't know. It's Saturday, right? We're about to start that shit.
Oh yeah, shit. Somebody hit me up during last week's show and was like, since I was talking to them, they were like, wait, you're not live right now? They thought our show was live. So I guess it's no mystery by now. We pre-record this.
Yeah.
It's never on a Saturday morning.
Although I'm not gonna lie, I really can't wait till we get to the point where we can do one on a Saturday morning.
Go live?
Yeah, go do an actual live show.
Might see if we can make that happen.
That'd be exciting.
Right now, it's just with our lives being as crazy as they are, and our jobs, and our family, and our kids, and our bills, and our responsibilities, and our haircuts, and you gotta go get groceries, and you gotta go get oil change in the car, and now the back tire is low, you gotta go get that fixed up and get it vacuumed while you're at it, because it ain't been vacuumed all for a year and a half, COVID.
Yeah.
You gotta try and mix this in.
Vacuums haven't worked during COVID.
No vacuums. I think a whole lot of shit hasn't worked during COVID.
That's true.
I'll be ready for it to get back halfway to normal.
Me too.
So before we go this week, I want to send a shout out to everybody listening. We really appreciate it. If you're on YouTube watching us, we promise we're going to get better, right?
I mean, yeah.
We're going to work on it.
We promise that.
We're glad you're sticking around. Tell your friends. Hit up lyvationnation.com. Hit that click live. I think he's working on getting the apps in the Apple Store and Android Store, so soon you'll be able to get the app. I want to shout out DJ Strong and the rest of the Lyvation Radio Network, KYs and Deuce, and who else is on there? Peter Sparker does a show, I think, still. CC Allure. Breadstick Ninja, I'd like to shout you out for being here. Do you have any shout outs before we go?
I just want to shout out the shout outers. Yeah, the people who shout out, I want to shout you out.
You're going to re-shout them out?
Yeah.
Well, that was nice of you.
Yeah.
That was nice of you to put a little thought into that.
I didn't know if that made any sense, but it made perfect sense to me.
Yeah, shout out to all the shout outers.
Yeah, if you do shout out to you.
Until next week, I'm Kenny G, and this is Breadstick Ninja, and who they listening to?
You listen to Saturday Morning Cartoons with Kenny G and the Breadstick Ninja, right here on the best station ever, Lyvation Radio Network.
Now that's how you collab.
Collab.
Collab.